What's up everybody, Danny's here and we are back at again with another video. But before I get into it, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. So, here's my review of Nintendo World Championship NES Edition before it releases this week in 3 more days. And I'm super hyped. So with Nintendo World Championship NES Edition reminds me of Tetris 99, F-Zero 99. All these games that are like 99 reminds me of that game. Nintendo World Championship NES Edition. But my thoughts are, I think this game will be really cool on the Nintendo Switch. Reminds me of the NES Remix on the Wii U and on the Nintendo 3DS. I mean, Nintendo should have released NES Remix on the Wii U. I mean, not on the Wii U. They already did. They already did. I was thinking they should release NES Remix on the Switch, but I think they did something different. Nintendo World Championship NES Edition, since we haven't had one yet. I believe it's a remake of the Nintendo World Championship since like 1990. But I'm super hyped for Nintendo World Championship NES Edition. And just a reminder, this game is releasing on Thursday instead of Friday. I wish Nintendo would come back to games releasing on Fridays, but instead, they want to do it on Thursday because it's just way too earlier. Then any other game, then that's okay with me, honestly. But hey, I'd say a lot of people were talking about this, obviously. I mean, obviously people like retro games, even though I like retro games too, even on emulators and even on Nintendo Switch Online. My favorite retro game would be the NES. That's my favorite retro console, the NES. I mean, a lot of games have like cartridge, discs. I mean, I like cartridge more because the Nintendo Switch has cartridge slots like NES, Super Nintendo, N64, Switch, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, and even with discs, GameCube, Wii, the Wii U. I guess that's the point. And also, I don't want to forget some cartridge slots. Nintendo DS and Nintendo 3DS. And Nintendo 2DS as well. So as I can tell right now, Nintendo does seem to put in a lot of effort on the 3DS. I mean, not 3DS. I mean, Nintendo does do Virtual Console. They used to do Virtual Console, but Nintendo Switch Online looks a lot like Virtual Console, like NES, Super Nintendo, N64, and what else? Game Boy, Game Boy Advance. I mean, Nintendo has seemed to change, but it seems nostalgic though. Nintendo Power, I mean, some of these were very popular in the 90s and 2000s. Nintendo Power, and what else? Also, I've seen like Game Boy Advance. I mean, Game Boy Advance games were really good though, originally. And Game Boy Color. And I want to let you know, guys, what is your favorite game from the 80s and 90s? Leave it in the comment below because Nintendo World Championship NES Edition is about to come out this week in 3 days. So I'm super pumped. So most likely, I really like Super Mario Brothers. It's one of my favorite classics on the NES, and The Legend of Zelda though. I mean, some of these games. So, now, with Nintendo World Championship NES Edition, they have one of these classic NES games to play, like on Nintendo Switch Online, which seems fair to me, which seems kind of good to me, though. I mean, I'm not going to judge you, as I can tell, but I can tell right now, some of these games I'm going to be really excited for, because the last game I've played, which was Luigi's Mansion 2, at this current time I've played this game, I have completed this game in like 3 days. Actually, no, 10 days. Actually, wait, hang on. How many days did I complete Luigi's Mansion 2? I think 9 days I've completed Luigi's Mansion 2. That is amazing. So, in 3 days, I'm going to play Nintendo World Championship NES Edition, and I will show you my reviews, but this is my review I'm doing right now, before this game comes out on the Switch, which might be a good idea though. So yeah, that was my review and thoughts on Nintendo World Championship NES Edition. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Share your thoughts and let me know. And Nintendo World Championship comes out on the Switch July 18th, Thursday, this week. Let me know if you guys are going to pick this game up physical version or a digital version on the Switch. Subscribe if you're new. Make sure to hit that bell notification every time you get notified when I post a video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.